Representative Dean, thanks, Steve. I have been knocking on a lot of doors. Hopefully I've met most of you in the room. And if I haven't yet, I'd like to shake your hand tonight. When I decided to run, the issue of healthcare was one of the first things I put on my platform because we could all see this coming. And I've talked to many people about it, and it's story after story after story, like what you've all said tonight. So I'm committed to tackle it. I have a little bit of experience. I served on the hospital board here when the ACA model was being negotiated in Washington, D.C., and we were trying to figure out how we were going to maintain quality health care right here in Red Wing. So I've been around the block a little bit, and I have fought to maintain quality care at a reasonable price here in Red Wing before, and I'll do that again if elected. So big challenges ahead, but I think we're up to the task, and as you mentioned, it's going to depend on what the voters do in a couple 10 days. Are we down to 10 days? We're down to 10 days. 12. That's the engineer. So here you go, Mike.
Thank you very much. I appreciate this. Again, thanks to Representative Truskowski and Dean. I'm going to get away from this thing since it's getting refurb. As Barb said, you know, we're knocking doors, and the first thing we hear is healthcare. What are we going to do about healthcare? I got a phone call at 7:32 last night, and the gentleman was very upset. In 2015, he was paying $13,000 for he and his wife for their premium, and about $3,400 for their deductible. They can't afford to go without insurance because she's a 5-time breast cancer survivor. So this year, they got a nice little surprise. It's now $27,570, I think he said. It's over $27,000 with the $3,400 deductible. They have to pay it, but it's crippling them. I mean, how are we going to get through all this? I'm knocking on a few doors a couple weeks ago, and I ran into a young family, a wife and husband and 3 kids, and they're not doing the insurance, and what they're doing is they're going to try to eat healthy, get lots of rest, get water, you know, go that route because they flat can't afford the $1,800 a month premium that they were now going to have to pay versus the $900 or $800 that they had the year before. And before that it was $400, so it just kept, it's doubling every year goes by. And so we need to work on that, and we need to get people up there like Barb and I and Representative Dean and Duskowski so that we can actually do common sense solutions up there. I'm an engineer, I'm a project manager out at the nuclear power plant. I do this all day long. I figure out problems, I solve problems, I figure out a plan and I implement the plan. And we need to do that with this. I mean, we got to put partisanship aside and we have to work together to solve this issue because it's hurting our people, our businesses, our economy, and we can't sustain this. As Governor Dayton said, it's the Unaffordable Care Act. You know, we have to get this under control. So, as said earlier, November 8th is a big day, 12 days from now, and it's going to be a game changer for us, and we need to get the right people in office that can go up there and fix this, because you don't go back to the same doctor that screwed up your surgery to go have them redo it again. You go find another doctor. And right now, we need to fix that. And by doing that, we need you to vote on November 8th for the 4 of us up here. Thank you very much.